What's up, everybody, man? Look, we back here, Real Comic Book Talk, doing our thing again. Today we're gonna be giving our top 5 favorite DC storylines. Again, like I said before, this is not the top 5 best DC storylines, so we're not trying to disrespect another storyline by putting something that we know is not on this par. We're just giving our favorite, you know, because I mean, you know, he made like a really funny story. I mean, like a really dark, twisted, somebody loses a leg or arm and never walk the same again kind of story. I'm not saying I do, but if it was between the both of us, I probably
sound like you do to me. But okay.
Yeah. So with that, Dan, you gonna go first again?
Yeah.
And tell us your top 5 DC storyline.
Top 5 DC storyline.
Your favorite.
That I read these bad boys and I was like, yeah, I need to go back next month or bi-weekly and get the next version, next copy and everything. We're gonna start off with, not in any particular order, but the first one I'm going to tell you is Blackest Night.
Ooh,
when they did this, this literally changed everything. It completely put Green Lanterns back on the map. It
put all the lanterns on the map.
Yeah, it'll put all of them back. It opened up everything.
The whole rainbow back on the map.
And then you were questioning Oa and all the Elder Lanterns and everything, like, yo, there's other rings out here? I always, like, everybody was low-key like, yo, I always believed, yo, there had to be more than a yellow and a goddamn green one out there.
I
was like, there's gotta be more, there's way more emotions on the goddamn emotional spectrum than this, yo. And when they finally did it, it was like, yo.
And they just released a new Green Lantern.
And how they promoted it too. Yeah, they do. They got a new color again. They got a new color. Yeah. They had, the way they promoted it was great too. And then the research that everybody was trying to put into it, and how everybody was all in on this. Like fans, writers, DC, everybody. This thing was great. I loved it. And they went white ring, black ring, green ring, purple ring, everything. It was awesome. I love Blackest Night. It was so much to do. It was, they finally realized, like, it was here the whole time. Let's do it. We have so much material we can go, so many directions.
Jeff Johns did it again. And
it was just great. It was just great. I like it.
You know what? They should make that one a DC animated movie.
Nah. They don't. That would have to be like a series.
That's fine. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
Yeah.
They did like they did Blackest Night. I mean, not the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Returns. There's more than one.
Yeah. I would do. Yeah. You gotta do more than one. You do a 2-parter on that one.
Yeah.
2-part animated movie.
I buy both parts.
2-part animated movie.
All right, let's keep it moving, brother.
That's good. You're right. Trial of Kid Flash.
You son of a bitch.
When this storyline first came out, I was somewhere else.
He was anti-52.
I was somewhere else. I wasn't anti-52. I wasn't anti, because I still was buying. I bought the first issue of every 52 comic just to make sure I had it. I was a true comic book fan. But I lost track of all the other stories and everything, couldn't afford to read all of them. And then he came to me with Trial of Kid Flash, like out the blue. Was like, yo, this is the firest, hottest thing you've ever read in your life, yo. You need to read it. I was like, you're hyping this too much. He wasn't hyping it too much.
I don't never hype anything too much.
It was amazing, people. This storyline is basically as the title says, Trial of Kid Flash, where you follow Kid Flash from, was it Titans?
Yeah. No.
Or Teen Titans. Teen Titans. This Teen Titans version of Kid Flash, his storyline, you already know he's from the future and everything, but his storyline and what happens to him in the future, which led him to the past, is deep. That joint is good. That joint was like that. He got me watching that. He got me reading that. There should be a movie on that one.
It should be.
Should be a movie. Okay, I'm not gonna go way too into it because we'll be here forever on that one. That joint was fine. That was a good recommendation. Trial of Kid Flash #2. If it was on the list, that joint would be up in the top 3. Next is a classic one of mine, Kingdom Come. It's only 4 issues. It talks about the future of the DC universe and how the new heroes, the old heroes of the DC universe, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the Trinity, and all the other ones from the past are retired. and it's this new generation of superheroes who've taken over, and it's gotten a little out of control. And the old superheroes have to come back out of retirement and correct everything, put everything back on the status quo. Great artwork, like some of the greatest artwork in comic book history, like arguably. People will
does it again.
Yeah, people will argue that one all day. And straightforward, great storyline, and they get gritty with it, and it's just great. I actually bought this while it was coming out and everything. Like I didn't like read this one afterwards like I did with Trial of Kid Flash. I was young, but I still was like, yo,
You know they're coming out with a
give me that.
Heroes in Crisis joint. It looks just as amazing.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait to spend my money on that.
I know, right? Okay, next is DC Metal. It's brand new, but that storyline.
Banger.
It's new, but that storyline, the storyline is like that. Like, I can't wait for them to put it all in one. Have they put it in a graphic novel yet?
Yes, they have.
Because I already read it, so I'm not looking. I'm not looking to buy it in a graphic novel. But for you viewers, DC Metal, all one in a graphic novel,
and you got to get
graphic novel form,
and you got to get the others.
Get it.
Not just the DC Metal, but I think they put all the different Batmans in the one book too. Not like the
the villains.
The ones who laugh, the Breaking Dawn Batman, all of them. They put that in one book too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Cool. Go to your local.
You gotta get both. You gotta get both.
Go to your local.
You can't have one without the other.
Yeah, you gotta go to a local comic book store and get it. Now the last one was a toss-up, but I'm gonna narrow it down and go with shit, I don't know.
It still ain't,
because it's good stuff. We're going with we're gonna go with Justice League Tower of Babel, which in the animated version,
Justice League Doom.
Justice League Doom. they knew better than to name it that. Yeah, everybody be tongue-tied like I was. But for the purposes of people who saw the animated one, and we do recommend both. Watch the animated version.
Go read the book. I will always recommend the book.
Definitely, no. Always read the book. But since there is an animated version, watch that too. But and the book is called Justice League Tower of Babel, and the animated cartoon version is Justice League Doom. There's different people. There's a complete difference in who the villain is and why each thing's happening for the book and everything. But for the purpose of us, the villain in the book is Ra's al Ghul. And what happens is he basically gets the blueprint that Batman wrote out of how to defeat the Justice League if they were to ever get out of control or something was to happen and basically get out of control. And it's very good. Like Batman literally comes up with a way to beat everyone on the Justice League. And when Ra's al Ghul gets a hold of it, it's like, yeah, this is good stuff. I need this to beat y'all, and I'm gonna go and do it. And Batman, in the end, basically Batman, you know, the heroes win in the end. That goes without saying. But Batman, I love the ending where Batman basically is looking at them with the straightest face ever. and it's like what you did, and it gives them the look. Like even though Batman has the same look, his expression you can't tell, but you can tell. You can tell just enough.
His shoulders went up a little.
Yeah, you know, he gave you that expression like, you thought I didn't have this?
You upset? He like, you upset I did have it?
You upset? Are you questioning this? Fool's like, I got a way to beat every one of you. He doesn't say that, but you know, that's how I can extra emphasis.
If you don't understand why I got this, then I don't deserve to, I don't belong here.
I don't belong here.
I'm out.
This is what I do. But that's my list. I'm sorry I took as long as I usually do, but it's comic books. I get excited. I love comic books.
All right, so my list, number 5, automatic classic, The Watchmen. I'm talking about flat out banger. And the villain wins. Spoiler. I love it when the good guy don't win all the time. I love that.
Yeah, you gotta let that go.
I would never let that go, man. Why the good guy always win?
Because he's a good guy.
Yeah, not all the time. Not in Watchmen. It was a purpose. Things had to happen. The world was a better place. I don't care what's happening in Doomsday Clock. The world was a better place at the end of that book. Number 4 is Superman the Red Sun. I am in a little dark place with this. And I'm not even a Superman fan. He knows I'm not a big Superman fan.
Yeah, you go in a dark place with it though.
Yeah, but Superman Red Sun, yeah, you have to. It's because Superman is in that's what's the word I'm looking for? Boy Scout.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna just do a little bit just to help him, just to nudge. Nah, it's over. We in and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm Soviet Union. You know how we going. Let's keep it moving. I'm the man.
I'm Soviet Union.
Number 3, you gonna like this one, the Flashpoints. Yes. One thing could change everything. The Flash goes back in the past, saves his mama, and everything changes. Wonder Woman.
Why wasn't that on my list? I don't know why that wasn't.
I don't know why. You fucking up back to back.
I don't know why that wasn't on my list.
Yeah, I swear to gosh, the Flash, when Aquaman and Wonder Woman are going at it, and the world's about to die, only one man can do it. And it was his fault. It was the hero's fault why this was happening. That's what makes it amazing. Man.
I don't know why that wasn't on my list.
Yeah, I'm killing the game. Killing the game this week. I'm killing the game this week.
I don't remember why I didn't put that on my list.
Number 2, he stole it. The Charlie Kid Flash. I'm talking about that has to be it is. It's my second favorite DC storyline, point blank period. When I was sitting there reading, I'm like, yeah, the Kid Flash is going through some things. Is he a good guy in his time? Is he a bad guy in his time?
I know, right? I know. I said all that same stuff when I was reading it after you gave it to me.
I was like,
this is.
I don't understand.
Because the point that when you find out, you're like, hold up, Kid Flash ain't no real hero. He ain't a hero.
But is he? Is he a rebel?
No. Y'all gotta read this.
Y'all gotta read it. Read it and then let us know what you thought. I'm gonna decide. And number 1, Scott Snyder, you're amazing. Court of Owls. I'm talking about
Really?
banger. Yes.
Over DC battle?
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've given the Court of Owls to, was it 3? No, let's go 4. Maybe 3. Let's go 3. 3 people who do not read comic books. All 2 around my same age, and another one is like a whole decade older than me. None of them read comic books. I gave them that to read. They all said they wanted to read what happens next. Each and every one of them. They said it was an amazing book. That's how good the Court of Owls is. It's so good, they try to put that shit on Gotham. They fucked it up, I know, but still, that's how good it is.
It is. They had to.
And it was so good, he swung them back around in DC Metal.
He did.
That's how amazing this book. That, like, literally, the Court of Owls is amazing. Batman got really tested, and
He got broken.
it was bad. He came through, because that's what they do, but it wasn't without sacrifice. I was about to say the Death of the Family is my number, is put it in there, but I couldn't beat it over Court of Owls. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I think it was in both bars though, because I had Death in my Family too.
You said Death in the Family or Death of the Family?
Death in the Family.
Mine's is of the Family. The Joker went after everyone.
No. Death in the Family was one I had, and that joint, that was debatable.
Yeah, Court of Owls for me, I'm sitting there reading it. I didn't know how to pick between Charlie Kid Flash and Court of Owls. Because everybody knocks on the 52, but they threw out some bangers.
Yeah,
That's some real bangers. I know everybody because they changed everybody's system. But if you just look past that and just actually read the stories for what they are, the 52, the new 52 had bangers. The Justice League, the drummer, I can't think of it now, when Aquaman's brother came up and tried to destroy the whole surface world. When they pretty much using that storyline right now.
Oh, the Atlantis one.
Yes.
Throne of Atlantis.
Throne of Atlantis, that's what it was. The cartoon's fine, but the book
is deeper.
Whew, that book. Like I said,
book is way deeper.
Yeah. I had a lot of honorable mentions with DC Comics, but I'm a big DC Comics fan, so everybody knows.
Can I change my list?
No, it's too late. What you can do is read the comments down below for my guys right here. Look, if you love if you have your own list, write that down in the comments below, man. Or tell us what you thought of our list. If you have any changes to it, let us know down below as also. If you love what you see, hit the like button, man. You know what? Scratch all that. Just hit subscribe, because this shit is fire, man. Fire. This channel is fire. Until next time, man, we out.
We out.